For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 11 of season 3 here at Everton Football Club. After what can only be described as an embarrassing display in yesterday's episode, we're looking to improve today. For the second episode in a row though, we do start with a game against Southampton, this time in the Cup rather than the League. We follow that up with a game against Stoke in the League at the weekend, and then Rio Ave in the Europa League, which we could do with winning, actually, after the performance yesterday against Standard Liège. So hopefully we can get ourselves through to the next round of the Cup. We'll play a bit of a rotation side, as you might expect, with it only being the Football League Cup, but we were good enough to get past Chelsea with a weakened side, so hopefully we can be good enough to get past Southampton. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos, and for the second episode in a row, we'll start with Southampton. Rotated side, as expected. Connolly, Davis and Kieran Dowell are the lowest rated players in the midfield. The rest of the side looks good enough, shall we say. You know, kind of late 70s, early 80s with regards rating. Deulofeu starts as well because, of course, Andre Schürrle is out injured for a rather considerable amount of time. So Deulofeu getting the start here, the first team player in the rotation side. But hopefully he'll be able to be fit enough to play in the following game against Stoke as well. I'll probably take him off about the hour mark, depending, of course, on what happens in this game, which has started by Brian Oviedo just completely destroying me. They're going to pick up a corner here after 2.5 minutes, Southampton. Like we say, yesterday, very, very poor. I've gone off and recorded a My Player between then and now, so hopefully we can do a little bit better this time around. That My Player episode did go very well too, so I'm hoping that I can carry that sort of form forward into this game. Connolly out wide here to Bertrand. We'll play that down the line to Iñaki Williams. Heavy touch, but I can't get past the defender. That's a wonderful tackle, and Southampton have it back again. Now I have it back again. Davis, Peñaranda. Good turn, good shot, good save. Alex McCarthy. Right, corner for us then at this end of the field now. Deulofeu to take. Goalkeeper's going to come for that, isn't he? He's punched, but it's not that far clear. Connolly gets it down well, actually. Decent first touch. Davis with a shot. Well blocked by Oriol Romeu. Oh, God, he actually won that header. Well done. Wasn't expecting that. Peñaranda, a look for Lemos. Lemos, the centre-back. Surely, surely, surely. Yes, 1-0. Iñaki Williams buries it after only 8.5 minutes. That is a much better start to this episode than we got yesterday. Lemos with a very well-hit shot, actually, and then simple finish for Iñaki Williams. I had a similar effort like that 2 episodes ago, I think, with Carrasco, and missed it horribly. So pleased to actually put that one in the back of the net. So Oviedo gets it to Harrison Reed. Good save by Sergio Rico. Corner coming up for Southampton. He's very happy with himself there. Jordi Claessy to take from this near side. Some tall players in there, including Charlie Austin and Virgil van Dijk. Latter of which was on the end of that. But Tom Davies heads as far as Harrison Reed. His Gardos into Virgil van Dijk. And that is well wide. Goal kick. Here's Charlie Austin. Returns the ball across here to Hesketh. Jake Hesketh! I had to wait for a minute there because I wasn't sure where the ball had gone. Wide of the target, coming back off the supporting post and fooling me by running up and down the back of the net. Nice ball through to Charlie Austin. Connolly battling with Oriol Romeu. And into Charlie Austin. Nice tackle by Lemos. Try and play a 1-2 here maybe. And that's exactly what we'll do. And Peñaranda's in behind, get there ahead of the defender. He's beaten Jeremy Pied to it. Peñaranda, oh, what a finish. I thought I'd forced myself a little bit too far wide there, but he squeezed that in at the near post. Peñaranda makes it Everton 2, Southampton 0 after 28 minutes. That's a very impressive finish, actually. Pied was there. I thought, if I turn his head on my right now, he's going to tackle me. So I kept going down the wing. Thought I'd gone a little bit too far though, but that's an extremely good finish. Alex McCarthy beating his near post. I don't know what the attempted save was, but I'm glad he went down low because I went up high. 2-0. Stop it, Jordi. When they back in like that, I have no idea how to defend against it. Still, like 3 months after the game was released, I still just don't know how to defend against it without giving away a foul. Claessy into Shane Long. Lemos gets the tackle in, trying to change player quick enough to get rid of the ball. Tom Davies gets caught on it, no foul given. Long into Austin, and Southampton have a good opportunity, but thankfully for me, he's put that wide of the post. Peñaranda with a throw to Deulofeu. Cross comes in. Iñaki Williams could get there. Well, he did, but unfortunately put it over the top of the bar. Always holding on to his nuts there, but never mind. 1-0, no, 2-0 still, sorry. All into the path of Charlie Austin. And he's back to Shane Long, out to Hesketh on his far side. To Charlie Austin again. If they score this, it's a hell of a move. They came close, in fact. That was a really good flowing move from Southampton. Corner to come in from that far side from Jordi Classy. I brought on Ethan Cox for Dale Lefeu to give him a bit of a rest. And thumping finish from, yeah, you guessed it, Brian Oviedo. Almost every single time I sell a player on, they score against me. I think the only exception to the rule so far is Yannick Bolasie in the Middlesbrough game yesterday. But Brian Oviedo smacks that one into the back of the net with a very good finish. Southampton are back in this. Connolly, where do we go here? I'm going to give it to Bertrand. Now, do I look for the early cross? No, we'll just get down the side, then get the cross in. It's dangerous. McCarthy punches. It's Connolly that gets there first. Peñaranda will pick the ball up and play it back in here to Kieran Dowell. Deflected over the top for a corner. Good block. A third would give us our 2-goal advantage back and restore my confidence in being able to get the win here. But Alex McCarthy comes for that. Oviedo's off now and Jose Fonte is on. So a defensive change for Southampton. But as you saw there, Gallagher is on for them now as well. So they have made an attacking change too. We'll have to wait and see how the final 15 minutes go. Will it be them getting an equaliser? Will it be me getting a goal to go further in front? Or will we stay status quo at 2-1? Bertrand to Iñaki Williams. Just grinding down the clock now, more so than anything else. Out to Mason Holgate here. Just trying to ensure that we get the victory, because Southampton have been dangerous in this second half. Held that on the way. Luke Garber in the box. Oh, flashes it past the post. The chance to put it 3-1 in front, but sadly not able to take it. But that should be the end of the game sooner rather than later, as the ball comes out here. Referee not blowing his final whistle yet. As soon as I say that, he does. A 2-1 victory against Southampton. Much better performance in that game than we had in yesterday's episode. That gives me confidence pushing forward into the rest of today's games against Stoke and Rio Ave, that we can get some decent results. Every other game played today ended in a 1-1 draw. Actually, it could still go the other way. And in fact, a few games... I'm sorry. You probably can't see this because I might be in the way, actually. But Burton 2, Arsenal 1. And Barnsley 2, Liverpool 1. And Brentford 3, Swansea 0. There are some shocks here heading into the quarterfinals. We might be one of the... Surely we must be now the favourites to win this trophy. That's really, really spiced the competition up for us. Right then, Stoke City next. Williams for the throw. We'll go back to Carrasco. Good turn. I see Rafinha stood there. And well, they've overcommitted there. And I'll look for Deulofeu. There's the turn. But not the finish. Wanting to wrap his foot around it and fire it into the back of the net. But he's cut across it. And unfortunately, spooned it wide. Good opportunity that. Wasted. Shaqiri and Pizarro linking up well. Shaqiri's on the run. Williams is with him and does particularly well to win that back, actually. Tried to hit that first time with Rafinha. He decided to take a touch, but thankfully didn't cost us possession. Get it back to him here. Lukaku can make that run through there. And Romelu is in behind here. He's got a man on his shoulder. He's got another man with him. But will still go for the shot from a narrow angle. And Collado makes a decent enough save. But it's only good enough to get it out for a corner. That comes in. Sergio Ramos is underneath this, but it's going to come back out here. Can I get to it first? No, Howes smacks it clear. Oh, that didn't quite go as anticipated. And now they have the ball back. Good opportunity for Lukaku, that. I had no option but to try and take it from a narrow angle there, because the defender would have just tackled me had I tried to turn inside. It's been a very close game, this, so far. Difficult to break down Stoke City, but we've had two good opportunities, but sadly, no goals. I'm not going to help myself with passing like that, am I? Big bowl out from Sergio Rico. It was meant for Çalhanoğlu, but for some reason it made it go to Lukaku, which meant that they got the ball back, and they very nearly score because of it. Çalhanoğlu was in loads of space, so I threw it out to him, and it made Lukaku run past him with a man on his shoulder to try and get to the ball. That was very nearly 1-0 Stoke. You can probably imagine how angry I would have been had that ended up with them going in front. Thankfully it didn't, but... don't do that to me, game. Rafinha. Oh, God, that wasn't meant to go to Williams. That was meant for Yannick Carrasco. There he is. We found him at last. Lukaku. Look for Telly. Nice run. Try and drop the defender, which he's done well. Çalhanoğlu with the effort. Oh, I'm sorry, but that is just world class. Thumping finish from Hakan Çalhanoğlu. I wasn't too sure whether I'd be able to squeeze it in from that angle, but wow, what a finish. Keeper just stood there. He literally just stood there, could do nothing about it. The shot power too much. He's amazing. Hakan Çalhanoğlu in this save right now is absolutely unplayable. McCarthy, Lukaku, Çalhanoğlu. We build something here. We'll look for Lukaku first, then help it on its way to Çalhanoğlu. And then back to Lukaku. And we're in. Lukaku, 2-0. We had to wait ages for a goal and then two come along at once. The old bus cliche. And Çalhanoğlu gets the assist as well. They've linked up really well there, Lukaku and Çalhanoğlu. To be fair, they did for the previous goal as well. And I thought about taking it a little bit further, then decided against it because that defender was so close. Shawcross couldn't stretch to get there outside the left foot, outside the left foot or left boot, and into the top right-hand corner. 2-0 Everton. Hakan, Lukaku. Çalhanoğlu's on the run again. Go on then, we'll use him. And we'll give it back to Romelu. And it's not going to be 3. It could have been, but unfortunately it's not. The two of them have linked up unbelievably well in this second half. They're normally quite good as a pair, but they're playing out their skin here. The 15 minutes since half-time, Stoke cannot play against them. They just have no idea how to defend against Çalhanoğlu and Lukaku as a strike pairing. Lukaku, Deulofeu, use your pace, Gerrard. Oh, you're going to need some strength as well to shake off Eric Peters. Give that to Çalhanoğlu because he's just there short. Poke it. Oh, it didn't quite work, but it's somehow still at Seamus Coleman's feet. Oh, good save. I'm not sure whether it needed the touch, but Collado pumps it up over the top of the bar. They're making a change. I'm not going to make any just yet. We do have a game against Rio Ave midweek, though, so I'm going to have to be wary of that. And, oh, it was on target there, but Collado leaping away. Bit of a camera save. Didn't need to be quite so acrobatic with it. Could have just taken a step to his left and picked the loose ball up, but never mind. Çalhanoğlu tackled there. They've made a couple of changes now, Stoke. Is it going to be enough to get them back in the game, though? I'm not too sure. Volscheid and Imbula aren't really the two players you want to bring on when you're 2-0 down. You want to bring on strikers, but Joe Allen is in here, and if it weren't for a good save from Sergio Rico, he would have brought them back into the game at 2-1. Sobi will take the corner, float it in towards the back post, or the penalty spot, but that's well over the top of the bar. Took a deflection off Carrasco. Out for another set piece. Sobi will try again. Put it towards the near post this time. Roland hits the side netting. Goal kick. There we go. 3 points in the Premier League assured. Thank you very much. We've been so much better today than we were in yesterday's episode. I am very, very pleased with how things are going so far. Arsenal draw as well, which helps, as do Manchester United, which will also help. Shame that City picked up maximum points, but they were only playing Swansea at home, so you would have expected them to pick up maximum points from that. To be fair, you'd have expected Arsenal to beat Sunderland at home as well. So that 3 points will actually bring us back into the reckoning with regards to the league table, but we need to get a win here against Rio Ave, considering they beat... Oh, we're not on track. What are we not on track with? Oh, what? I can't sell someone not in a transfer window, can I? Çalhanoğlu wants more wages. Probably deserves it, to be fair. But yes, as you'll be able to see from the group stage in a moment, when it actually loads properly, you'll be able to see that Rio Ave beat Standard Liège, which means it now goes 9-6-3-0 with regards to the group. Taking forever to load, so we need to win this. If we do, then I'd say that's us guaranteed progression through to the next round. Especially considering goal difference would be heavily in our favour. And Rio Ave would have to beat Standard Liège, who have won all 3 of their games so far. So let's go and play Rio Ave then. End the episode on a high note. Vincent into Willems. Peñaranda making a good run. Oh, can I turn inside? Yes, we can. Surely 1-0 after 2.5 minutes. Well, that was a perfect start, wasn't it? Peñaranda banged a goal in the cup in the first game. And he's put us 1-0 up in the cup in the second game. Thank you very much, Rio Ave. That couldn't have been an easier start, to be fair. Turn inside the defender, slots it home, 1-0. Rafinha. Oh, lovely ball down the line for Robinson. That couldn't have been perfectly weighted anymore. Let's try McGeady spin to get inside. It wasn't even a McGeady spin. He just straight up turned. Rafinha, get it onto his left foot, and good save from Kubek. Now, I remember from the first game against Rio Ave, Kubek made a number of good saves against me. Thankfully, he didn't save the one at the beginning of the game. And, oh... that one nearly squirmed its way through him into the back of the net for a second goal. James Ward-Prowse again with the corner. Oh, not too much power on that one. Just floated. Win this header and knock it back to the man. Kind of. James McCarthy into Robinson. Nice Well, I say nice turn, actually wasn't that good. Oh, and that was supposed to be a fake Rabona. Would have made it past the man if it had been the fake Rabona that I asked for. But James Ward-Prowse into Peñaranda. I want to look for a teammate. I can't find anyone though, unfortunately. 24 minutes in. Still just the 1-0. Poke it around the corner to McCarthy. It's James Ward-Prowse I want to try and find here, if possible. And we have done well. And he's driving around the outside here, and he turns inside. James Ward-Prowse, what a goal this would be! Nope. Good save. Tried to place it in that bottom corner. Let's put a bit more power on this than we normally do. We'll really whip it in. And Ramos is up. Kubek makes another great save. We could be 4 or 5-0 up in this first half. Sadly, though, just the 1. And if it stays at 1, then Rio Ave proved in the last game they can score against us. So I'd like to try and stop them from doing so in the second game. And if we can do that, then we'll get the win, because we've already scored 1. There's Rafa Suarez cutting inside. Seamus Coleman tried to just sweep the ball away from him and take it in his stride there and failed miserably. Win that header. Well done, Mauricio. Unfortunately, it's only as far as Felipe Augusto. Gets it inside there to Del Valle. And, stunning save from Alban Lafont. Really strong arm up there. Felipe Augusto to take the corner, resulting from that chance. And Williams will only give them another corner. Felipe Augusto will try again. Can he beat the first man this time? Yes. Beaten almost everybody, and Sergio Ramos will head that away. Danger averted. McCarthy, Iñaki Williams. James Ward-Prowse is the intended target. He gets it. I think that actually came off Peñaranda, off his heels. Yeah, it did. It was offside, unfortunately. Well, close to a second, but deflected from an offside man into the keeper's hands. If it hadn't have hit him, maybe James Ward-Prowse could have fired us 2 goals in front. Just giving that straight to Williams. And we'll send Robinson away. He's got no stamina left. See James Ward-Prowse in the middle, though, and that is perfectly weighted. Now, do I try and beat the defender? No, we'll take it on. It's very well saved by the goalkeeper. Nice tackle. Can Idrissa get there? No, he can't, but can he steal it off the man? He doesn't have to, because there goes the final whistle. It's going to be a 1-0 victory, and that surely, with 2 games to go in the group stage, is... Oh, wow, they had 1 shot. Is us through to the knockout stages of the Europa League. Because, actually, what was the other result in the group? I can't see it there. Okay, never mind. Well, we're on 9 points. Rio Ave are on 3. Standard Liège were on 9. I'm presuming they won, which would mean they're up to 12. Basically, we're 6 points clear of Rio Ave, and even if the other side in the group, whose name has completely escaped me, even if they won, then they'd only be on 3 points as well. So we're 6 points clear with 2 games to go. We are still, somehow, second in the league right now, thanks to that win over Stoke. It says Arsenal set to sign, or set to land Lukaku's signature, but I'm not too sure about that. I'm going to try my best to keep hold of him if I possibly can. We are 5 points behind Arsenal, though. They and Manchester United still undefeated, but Man United are drawing every other game, so they're losing points here. Arsenal are winning almost every single one, so we're going to have to be careful that they don't race away with the league and get their 2nd league win in 3 seasons. But for now, though, that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And for now, I'll see you next time.